Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Matty Highland Smitty McQueen Sports Show on this Football Friday. Matt, a lot of stuff to get to today. It's finally Friday, so finally is right. Next week, kind of a short week for us, only 4 days of the 5. We'll take Thursday off, obviously. Turkey Day. Hope you guys all get tons of turkey, and we'll talk more Wednesday about that. But Matt, here it is, the weekend. There's college football. Huge upset last night. Cy Young or NLAL MVP awards are announced, and then on top of it, it's NFL Pick'em Day. So, Matt, I'll let you get us started with the first topic. Go right ahead, man. And I hope you guys are ready. Strap your seatbelts in because we got a great show for you today, Matt. Go ahead, my man.
Thanks, Smitty. The MLB last night, they announced their MVP award winners. The NL MVP was Chris Bryant of the Chicago Cubs. And Murphy got second. Seager finished third. Rizzo fourth. And Arenado fifth. Chris Bryant, here's a timeline of his career, or going into 2013, he was a college player of the year. Whoa. The next year, he was the minor league player of the year. Last year, he was the NL Rookie of the Year. And this year, he gets the MVP. Is he the future of the MVP award, Smitty?
Yeah, he's definitely a candidate for it. I mean, what he has done, looking at that, that's pretty remarkable in what he has done. And it's awesome. You know, the guy is a up-and-coming young guy. And it's good to see someone like Chris Bryant, who is probably going to be up there for most of his career. What was your biggest takeaway from the NL voting, or did you really have one?
I'm not a big NL guy. I've said that before. Royals all the way. Chris Bryant was definitely deserving of it. His numbers showed that he was the MVP of the National League. But, with that said, the others that were in contention, in my opinion, shouldn't have been. The second and third place, they shouldn't have been. I'm not a big fan of Daniel Murphy whatsoever. I mean, we did beat him. The Royals did beat him when he was with the Mets. Arenado kind of got snubbed, and I know that you take that to heart.
Yeah.
A lot, especially last night afterwards, man.
I think the voting is messed up, and let's go into the AL.
Okay.
Because here's where it's messed up.
Yes. The AL last night, Mike Trout won it for a second time, and he's been in the running every year that he's been in the league. He wins his second one. Mookie Betts placed second. Altuve finished third. Donaldson fourth, and Manny Machado fifth. Donaldson won it last year in the AL. Tim Kirkjian, you have more on this, but he has some thoughts on the whole decision of why they picked Trout.
Yeah, he voted for Trout because he felt like he was the best all-around player in the American League, which he's definitely up there. But there's been other voters who have came out and said they vote strictly on how they do with their team. Are they competitive? Like, are they competing for championships? Are they competing to be winning? And you got guys that vote different. And if you're going to vote for most valuable, then vote for most valuable in the sport, not to a team, to their team. Don't just go vote because they're with a good team. And, they're winning.
This proves here that they are hypocrites, because they decide, they keep saying, like, we were going back and forth this earlier in the year when we were like, what makes you an MVP? What makes you an MVP is if you take that said player, considered player, out of the conversation, off the team, how does that team fare? If they are terrible to begin with, like the Angels this year and the past 3 of the last 4 years,
that bad.
They struggled. It's just like Arenado. Take Arenado away from the team, they are not good. Like he adds his value to that team more so than Mike Trout does to the Angels, in my opinion.
And I'm finally going to say this because it needs to be said. And not just because I'm a Rockies fan, but Nolan Arenado and Colorado Rockies get no respect because of the ballpark they play in. And it's sad because it's sad. I'm beyond upset. I'm controlling myself right now because last night when I got home, I was livid when I saw that he didn't only get 4th, he got 5th. Led the league again, the NL again in home runs for a second straight year. Led the league in RBIs, the whole MLB in RBIs again. He had 133. Mike Trout, 100. Mike Trout, 29 homers. If you're giving it to Trout, you got to be respected to Arenado. Chris Bryant deserved it. I will agree to that. I'm not upset that Chris Bryant won. I'm more upset that Mike Trout won and Arenado doesn't even get on the top 3 when his numbers were by far some of the best.
If you want to go numbers like they say,
take Arenado away from the Rockies. How good are they going to be?
They're too young, not experienced.
Yeah.
They're being at third base. Most players hit over there, so if you take him away, he doesn't get the outs that
they don't have the defense.
He saves them runs.
One of the best defensive players I've seen in baseball.
Completely agree.
Yeah, I think the MVP voting is rigged, sketch.
I can't agree more. I think I don't want to get you in tears, so I think we should move on.
Let's do
to our next thing.
I'm holding everything in. I can't.
Our next topic is from last night's college football, and boy, did I pick wrong. Down went number 5 Louisville, and their college football playoff chances. They went from 41% to 1%, according to 538. They lost 36-10 to Houston, who wasn't ranked. I had Louisville winning 31-28. Brandon had Houston winning 35-28, and he almost got that. He almost got that. Can you please give us your thoughts, Smitty McQueen, and why you were tweeting so much about it last night? Because you were excited that you called a big-time upset.
If I recall, I said, not so fast, my friend. And what happened? What happened? How about them Houston Cougars? You know, I saw this coming. And the reason why this was Houston's, this is what they wanted to do. They got the chance to go out there and play in front of everyone on national live TV on Thursday night. And they played a team that I think it was snubbed in these last rankings. I will be honest. I think they should have been 4.
Yeah.
I think Clemson should have been 3. But they took what they needed to. I was very disappointed in the way Louisville played. Lamar Jackson, he's a Heisman candidate. I don't know if he's the favorite anymore. I really don't because of that performance. They just did not play good. And yes, his numbers are great this year, but Lamar Jackson, if I recall back a few years ago when Johnny Football won it, he had one big game against Bama. And
that sealed the victory.
Sealed his Heisman.
Yeah.
And Lamar Jackson's not going to have that. If Michigan, and we'll get to them later, but if Michigan was to win out, I think your boy wins it. That you've been so hyped about, and Eric, he's a huge fan of Michigan, so definitely huge win for Houston. Saw it coming all night.
How far do you think, or how high do you think they could move up in the rankings?
Houston,
they're not even in the top 25.
Yeah, that's
Do you
another
think
thing.
This shoots them up like 10 spots, or if any, do they?
Houston, I think, also felt like they were getting snubbed out of the college football rankings.
Because they beat Oklahoma this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
They're not even. The two losses kind of hurt.
Yeah, the two losses were
But if
two
you beat
unranked
two ranked teams that are top 10 teams, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, committee.
And I think Houston made the most of what they had to last night. And they did it. And hey,
we got
the job
really.
done. They got the job
Louisville
done.
lost.
They will be ranked this week. And I'll bet they're going to be somewhere in the 15 or 16 range.
Yeah. I can't agree with that. Louisville's going to drop big time.
We had Thursday night football last night. I really didn't watch much of that.
We were watching this Houston.
Yeah. Panthers take care of New Orleans. And the win 23-20. But most importantly, the focus
lost.
now for the Panthers, they won, but they also
lost big time because of Luke Kuechly getting carted off the field.
Yep.
Sorry for interrupting you there.
No.
That Luke Kuechly is one of the greatest players in the NFL right now, and if not the greatest, not just from ability on the football field, but he has the character on and off the field that I would love to be his best friend. Like, just the personality of Luke Kuechly and what he does and what hard work he does to prepare himself for games. And
he's a great guy in the
games.
NFL.
He is a very, 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 very good 4 or 5 varies football player, and he gets carted off, and he was in tears.
Yeah.
That's when you know he's a very emotional guy when it comes to that. Like, he holds it in during the game. He doesn't go punting footballs like Marcus Peters after a play, but he holds it in, and it's tough to see something like that.
Yeah, it's something you don't want to see. He did enter the concussion protocol today or this morning. Sad day if you're a Panthers fan. It really is. But Matt, we got college football this weekend, and we've already seen one upset. And last weekend we saw some really, really big upsets.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to see that this weekend? We are about to find out. First game.
The matchups tomorrow that we are looking at are Texas versus KU. Texas at 5-5. KU is 1-9. Texas is a 24-point favorite. I'll let you go first. Who do you have winning this?
I got Texas, but I think it's going to be closer than people think, and I think it's going to be 35-27. KU struggled last weekend against ISU, and that was a game that everyone thought KU would get, and no, didn't happen. But I think KU gives them a run, but I just don't know if they are going to. I don't know if they can finish it. That's my biggest thing with KU right now. They need to learn how to win a game late in the game, like late in the ball game. You gotta find ways to win. They haven't done that for a while, and so I think Texas will pull it together in the end. Who do you have, Matt, and why? You got your Jayhawks?
I want them to win because I am a very big Jayhawk fan.
Yeah.
And so I'm picking KU to win this game.
Good.
Not only on the front of being biased, but I like Carter Stanley. This is going to be a second start. He now knows what football's like to start in a college game. I mean, granted it was against Iowa State, but this time it's against Texas. And if true players, if champions rise to the occasion. I know KU's not champions of football, but if he prepares himself, I think KU wins 28-27. Maybe we'll see another trick play of Deontay Gonzalez laying in the end zone.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see how that ends up. KU 28-27.
We'll keep it in the Big. We'll keep it in the Big 12. Kansas State 5-4 travels down to Waco, play the Baylor Bears 6-3. How about this? K-State's favored by 2.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Interesting, actually. Like our friend Ernest would say. Interesting. I am picking the home team here. They have the edge. It's hard to play in Waco.
It is.
For any team. I have Baylor winning 21-17. KU's defense will hold them to 21 points. That's good. But I don't think K-State's defense. K-State's offense. I don't know if they can
get the job
done with having several different offensive quarterbacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your take?
I've got K-State, and
rightfully so.
Yeah, they've struggled against Baylor lately. And especially down in Waco. The loss that when they were ranked number 1 really hurt, losing in Waco. Yeah, I think K-State's going to get it together. They're finally hitting rock bottom, I think, of their program. 24-21 K-State.
All right, we move on from the Big 12 for another matchup between the Buckeyes of Ohio State and the Spartans of Michigan State. This is interesting. These next 2 games that we have here are interesting because they could swing some things in the Big 10, shake up the standings and potential championship game play. I've got Michigan State pulling off the upset.
Do you?
Yes.
I almost took Michigan State.
I kind of want a big upset aside from KU. I want a big upset this weekend, and it happened last weekend when Ohio State won and 2, 3, and 4 lost. It's going to happen again. Ohio State lost to Penn State. Ohio State's going to lose to Michigan State.
What was the score?
I'm going to say Michigan State pulls off the upset 23-21. It'll be close.
A safety?
Game-winning field goal.
Game-winning safety? Are they tied at 21s and then a safety?
I think they get field goals.
Fair enough.
And they win the game and get revenge. And their fans won't go like this.
Yeah.
Like the Nebraska game last year.
I've got Ohio State. They're just too much. Sparty's really struggling. 35-14. I don't even think it's close. This next game, though, this next matchup, I think I'm going to upset some people. And I hope. But we got Indiana, 5-5, traveling to Michigan, who I don't believe should be in the top 4 now they should. But before last night, I didn't think Michigan was number 3 team in the nation. I thought they should be looking on the outside. From the outside, looking in.
Yeah.
Michigan's favored by 24.
That's yeah. Yes or no. They got Harbaugh.
And they're without. Maybe they're starting quarterback.
You might see Jabril Peppers play. He played every position. You might as well stick him in there. Who do you have? Would you have Indiana winning it with the upset?
This is, yesterday. Yesterday I said you don't want to miss college football picks because
you're right. I'm holding that against you right here.
This is my upset for the week.
What?
Indiana.
Wow.
Pulls off the shocker and wins 24-13. Indiana's a good team. They just don't get a lot of credit. So, go Indiana. Go Hoosiers.
Okay. Well, with that said, I got to go the opposite of you. I can't pick 2 straight upsets.
We've at least both got an upset,
Yes.
so hopefully we're right on one.
I say Michigan pulls off the win pretty handily. They don't cover the spread of 24, but they get it done 35-21.
Okay.
Don't matter who you put in at quarterback in that offense. Harbaugh knows what
Yeah,
he's doing.
he's a great coach. I don't know though. I mean, Michigan did lose last week. I think Indiana could
I
just.
think they bounce back. I don't think they're down in the dumps for too long.
I hope you're wrong.
Because Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh knows. I keep saying it. He knows what he's doing, and
He does.
And
Unfortunately,
good coaches, great coaches, bounce back and they get their team ready.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's going to get his team ready.
Yep. Let's look ahead. There's some big top 25 matchups, Matt.
We've got 9 Oklahoma, who's 8-2, versus number 14 West Virginia. This is basically a Big 12 championship game all already.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
it is.
OU's favored by 3.5. I've got West Virginia. I don't need to talk much. Most of the people around here know Big 12 really well. West Virginia gets the win, upset win actually, 31-30. I don't know if it'll be a field goal, if it'll be last second play, or if no one scores in the fourth quarter. But it's going to be 31-30.
Okay. I think Oklahoma's just playing too hot right now. And Stoops has got his team finally clicking until they get to a bowl game or if they get in the college football playoff, and then he won't win the big one like he does many times with his squad. Oklahoma 35-24. West Virginia's a tough place to play, but
Morgantown, man.
yeah, they're crazy up there. They're crazy up there.
Cousins.
I just think OU's too much. OU's too much for him. So.
All right, that's a good take there. Now we'll shift to SEC matchup. Number 23 Florida versus number 16 LSU. Florida comes into the match 7-2. LSU 6-3. LSU's 2-touchdown favorite here. I have LSU 21-7. I think they keep going forward without Les Miles, and they pound the football and don't let Florida score. They let them score once.
I've got LSU too, but I got it a little higher score. I got it right on the spread, 35-21.
I also have the spread.
Yeah.
Just low scoring game. LSU's always in a low scoring game.
LSU's playing better, and Les Miles, that was kind of like, whoa, they're firing, less, but yeah, LSU's too much for Florida. It's not in the swamp. If it was in the swamp, I'd maybe consider Florida, but I'm not.
No.
Not at Baton Rouge.
And now we have this might be my favorite game to watch this weekend. Number 22, Washington State, the Cougars, who are 8-2, versus the Buffs of Colorado, who are number 10 in the country, who are also 8-2. Colorado's a 5.5-point favorite, so that it's fitting because they're 12 places higher, 12 ranks higher than Washington State. I am picking another upset here because I don't think Colorado rides that win train straight through. I think Washington State stops them in their tracks, 24-20.
Okay.
I love seeing upsets.
You got a couple of upsets this week you've called.
As a KU fan, I don't like Colorado. No matter if they're in the Pac-12 or not. I gotta go Washington State.
Buffs are just playing too good. Buffs keep the train rolling, 35-17. Colorado's looking to still get in the college football playoff. And if this is their one of three.
They moved up the spot last night. Even though it's not official, they moved up.
Yep. One of those teams they needed to lose lost. And you're going to have another in Ohio State and Michigan when they play each other. So, and then, hey, Michigan might lose this weekend. I've picked it. So you got to go with those guys.
Yeah.
I've got Colorado though, and I think it's just Colorado's that good.
Yes.
So
I see where you're coming from. They are a solid team, but I don't think they can get it done this week.
NFL picks, Matt. Got a few. Got about 6 of them for you.
Oh wow, we got a lineup here. Got the Ravens versus the Cowboys. Number 1 rush defense versus number 1 pass defense.
Yep.
Or pass offense, rush offense, something like that. The Cowboys are 9-1. They keep riding it. They're a 7-point favorite. They actually touched that spread correctly. 21-14. MVP and Rookie of the Year are both on that team. I'm not saying who, but
yep.
It's gonna happen. Ravens are not good. They're not great.
And I'm a big Cowboys fan. This year has been a special year for them. And they're doing it while they face tons of media attention because of a controversy at quarterback. And they have not just dealt with it, they've put it behind their backs and have looked impressive. And I think the boys are too much. We're in Arlington, 28-17. Get ready to go to Thanksgiving game on Thursday. I hope the Redskins were not looking too far ahead to them, because I could see after last week's big win, Baltimore, yeah, they're leading the division in the AFC, but no, it's not. And I don't think they're as good as years past. Really excited to see Steve Smith Sr. playing again. Shout out, Pops. Just kidding. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited to see Steve Smith go play. I mean, it's always fun. He's a great player, and probably one of the last times I'll see him play against the boys. I know he's looking forward to the defense. He said they're a very physical team, so it's going to be a battle, and hopefully the boys get the job done, because it's been a fun year so far.
I think they do. I agree with you. How about our next game here?
We got the Titans traveling to Indianapolis. This is a big matchup for both these teams.
Rivalry. That's what
Colts, 3-point favorites. And who do you want to win this game, and who do you have?
I want the Titans to win, and I know that they're going to win. I can almost guarantee this as a win for the Titans. They screw that spread schmed, whatever. I have one of those every day. I think the Titans get the win 24-17. It's just that, or not 24-17, 28-21. Sorry, I read your score.
28-21?
28-21. Marcus Mariota is very good. He's hitting his stride right now, and he's not letting go. Well, not going to let down until a few weeks from now when they play the Chiefs in Arrowhead. We'll talk about that later on.
I won't be here for that show.
I just don't see the Colts. They're falling behind.
Colts need a defense.
That is definitely true.
Marcus Mariota could, if you were to say MVP in the last couple of games, last three, whatever, however many last games he's had, he's been playing like an MVP quarterback.
Yes.
And he's only going to get better. He's in his second year. He's looking good. I got the Titans, and I've got them 24-17.
That is just...
Marcus will hit Delaney Walker for a touchdown to win the game. And Marcus Mariota has a big day again. Pick him up on your fantasy team.
I agree. I have him as my backup.
If he's a free agent, he's probably not. He's probably out. He's probably already picked up. And he should
probably. The next matchup we have is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to Arrowhead to face the Chiefs, and I don't see them pulling out a win in that place at all. The loudest outdoor stadium in America, or in the world, one of the two. And it's Winston's first time in Arrowhead, the offensive line's first time in Arrowhead. The matchup to see is Mike Evans going down the field, how Eric Berry or Marcus Peters handles him.
Yeah,
I love seeing that. I hope the Chiefs don't overlook this game. It's still...
Yeah, they got a big one.
They got Winston. Winston can get 5 touchdowns in a blink of an eye.
And Winston, it's funny. He's actually got better numbers under pressure than he does when he's not even being pressured.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't see that very often.
No.
I got Chiefs too. I think Chiefs are too much, Matt. Got them winning 24-14.
I've got them 21-17. The Alex Smith he's going to come back, but I don't know if he will light up the scoreboard. He might get 1 or 2 touchdowns. The defense picks up a touchdown this week again. Marcus Peters, hopefully he can play. He got a hit pointer, and he hasn't practiced this week. So I'm really hoping he plays. If he doesn't, we've got new guys to step in. I think this week Eric Berry gets another interception. Not a pick 6, but he gets another interception. And the Chiefs thrive on turnover differential.
We've got... This is a game that the line, when I saw it, I was like, did I read that correctly? Because the Arizona Cardinals head to Minnesota. Minnesota is a 2-point favorite after
What?
losing 4 straight.
I don't agree with them.
I don't agree with them at all. Who do you have in line?
I don't like the Vikings anymore. I was high on them when they were 5-0.
I
Now I'm not.
They let us down big time.
They're what, 5-4? 5-4? Oh, they had bye last week. Yeah. Cardinals get the job done. That stellar defense has another touchdown this week, 27-7. Because I say that this is another game that single-digit score for one team. Cardinals defense might be the best in the NFL when they're all healthy.
Yeah, Cardinals have been a letdown for me this year.
This year they're let down, yeah, but over the past 4 years,
Yeah.
with that secondary,
Oh yeah, their defense.
don't
is
throw to
amazing.
any of them.
I'm meaning more their offense. They got David Johnson, but Carson Palmer hasn't had a very good year. I think the Cardinals are too much. I got 35-20.
Yeah.
And yeah. Also, our last game before we looked ahead to Sunday night is the Philadelphia Eagles going to Seattle to the 12th man. Seahawks are 6.5 point favorites, Matt. I've got Seattle 28-10. Who does Matt have?
I gotta go with Seattle too. Seattle wins, gets it done, 28-10.
28-10.
Sorry about. I got the giggles there. Seahawks are 6.5 point favorites. I think they crush that line by a lot more, and that offense is coming through with the. Sorry guys.
Yeah, you're good. I've got the same. I got the same. I think Seattle is just too much.
I'm not laughing at the Eagles, but
Yeah.
the Seahawks are just good.
Yeah.
Now we got one more matchup we're going to talk about, the Sunday Night Football. Hopefully let's start with this. It's the Packers versus the Redskins. Redskins are on a good,
3-point faves too.
3-point faves are on a good streak. Packers are on a bad streak. Packers picked up a new running back. If he plays a lot of snaps, I mean, they need him desperately, Christine Michael, but I don't think they get it done again, and Mike McCarthy gets fired at the end of the game.
What was
If
your
they
final
lose,
score?
If they lose. And I'm picking them to lose, 24-21. Sorry, my friend Amanda, she loves the Packers, big time, go Pack go, but I don't see it happening. The Redskins, you like that? Or the Kirk Cousins, Michigan State product, I like him, 24-21. Go ahead, what do you have?
No. Aaron Rodgers, remember? Do you remember what he said one time in an interview? He said, relax.
You can't keep saying that over and over
And he
and over
needs
and over
to
and over
because-
and over.
Fans need to relax. He's having a good year. Watch out, because I think the Packers win 28-21. And Mike McCarthy, he won't be on the hot seat anymore. And, yeah.
Okay. This will be an interesting matchup between two guys who
Yep.
pick different teams.
Matt,
Yeah, go ahead.
I got some news we need to break to our fans. And we were talking about this. We kind of got together. We are going to move our NBA topics to Thursday. And we are going with hockey on Thursday. And we are opening up our Wednesday show for you, the fans. And we want you guys to call in and talk sports with us. Talk who you think is the best team in the NFL, or just bring up great sports topics. We will have a number. We will post it. You guys can call into the show. We'll have you live, and
Good opportunity for us to get fans to. We've had a lot of fans start asking us about
when we're getting
calling
people
in or getting on here. I would love this for us to take another step forward and get more
Yeah.
personalities.
We wanted to get for kind of this.
A different point of view
Yeah.
with us, I think that's a good thing to do. I know it will be.
It's going to be an awesome thing, and we hope you guys will want to take the time to call in. We'll post our number on our page that you can call us in at, and yeah, you know, we want to get to know the fans better too, and show the fans our love for watching us every day. And we feel like if we do that once a week, it's gonna go far. We feel like with you guys, and hope you guys want to do that. I know a lot of people have suggested it, so we're excited. Hope you guys will be excited and want to call in. Yeah, that was kind of the breaking news we wanted to give out today. There was really no breaking news in sports, so we thought, hey, we'll drop our own breaking news on this sports show.
Also, we have we have Fort Hays State athletics this weekend. Fort Hays men's soccer plays tonight in Hays.
Get out
for the Central Regional and play the Lindenwood Lions. Actually, very good matchup.
Rivals.
Or the women's soccer up in Grand Rapids, Michigan. They play. The women's basketball team also plays this week tonight against Southwest Minnesota State, I believe. So, looking forward to watching Fort Hays State as well.
Yeah, yeah, it's a big weekend
Yes.
For the soccer teams, and it's an awesome achievement that they have had to be able to for the men. This is the year that the MIAA gets to host the regional, and here it is.
Get us more on the map and progress.
And we hope, if you guys are watching soccer team, men's and women's, good luck. You guys go out and show them who you are.
Who the Tigers are.
Yep.
Roar Tigers. Enough about that stuff. We'll wrap up the show right now.
Yeah.
Look ahead to Monday. We got the college football recap from this weekend, the NFL recap from this weekend, some Monday Night Football look forward to.
Yeah, I look forward to
and
Monday
then
night.
more breaking news and hot topics.
Yeah.
You got anything else to say?
No, man.
All right. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at MHSM Sports Show and look up our Facebook page at Matty Highland Smitty McQueen Sports Show. We also got our YouTube page up, and subscribe and go follow at MHSM Sports Show. Thank you, and have a good weekend from Smitty McQueen and Matty Highland.